in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. On the Bears sideline, their head coach, Ben Johnson. His guys were winners a week ago, trying to make it 2 in a row in this one. On the other side, the head coach of the Packers. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. #1 pick of the 2024 draft. It's Caleb Williams.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
It's a loss of 2.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Swift. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Xavier McKinney on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Packers' 37-yard line.
They'll go again with Swift. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Chicago.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chicago.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
What is up? Second and 11 at the 26-yard line.
On second down, it's Williams. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. This is caught at 2. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of 20.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal.
First and goal, Chicago.
Monungai, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on their own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did.
That one, take it in. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his third touchdown catch this year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. And if he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
First down run, netted 3, so we've got a 2nd and 7 here. They'll look to throw. That's caught by Golden, right side. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Go! Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47.
Now, faking the give. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
And the Packers first down. 79. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Matthew Judon there to make the play.
Pickup of 3.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now here's Aaron Jones. And let's give him about 4 on that one. C.J. Gardner-Johnson from the back makes the play. Here's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll drop to throw. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 21
That is catch number 60 for the season.
First down.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he will score! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Packers come right back to tie it at 7.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd
From
and
29, here's 2nd and 5. Another run here, another run by Swift. He'll manage only a couple. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
It's a
3rd down, 3 to go.
3rd and 3.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. He's got the first down, not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 3. And the Bears
Williams.
first down.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down. This returnable with Reed. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. T.J. Edwards there on the stop. Second down and 6 now from the 26. Once again, it's Jacobs. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll look to throw. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle.
3-yard pickup.
They'll come up on a second and 7 from the 27. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one reeled in by Golden. And a good job rallying to the football. Golden just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. The Packers have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
18. And the Packers first down.
Back to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal at the Bears' 2-yard line.
A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
Third and goal.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will get out in front, 17-7.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts first and 10. On the give, it's Swift. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. Third down coming up. Here's Williams. They're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. Here's Torrey Taylor now, as he's standing right around his own goal line. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
17 yards. That's good for a Packers.
Here we go.
First down.
60 by 6.
First and 10
60 by 6.
at the 33-yard line.
Running is Jacobs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard
A
line.
gain of 12 yards.
Here's first and 10.
Another Packers first down.
Throwing now from the gun. To the tight end, Musgrave. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
What can they do here on third down and 7? This one is caught by Reed. And he's in! Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. To the left side into the hands of Moore. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Gain on the play. And the Bears first down.
A play fake. Now Williams. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. A pass taken in by Watson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 10 yards.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
First down.
Now, faking the give. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards
Let's go
to
now.
go.
Viking 18. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Down right at the line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Packers first
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago.
They'll put Loveland in motion. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That'll be taken in by Moore. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. On now, it's Carlos Santos for the field goal. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
A 55-yard attempt.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The calendar now reads December. The holiday season is upon us, and the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now at Ford Field in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And it's one of the most dangerous playmakers in the NFL, Jahmyr Gibbs. 54 yards to the house. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Demarcus Robinson. He'll take this one in, one of 2 touchdowns for him in the first half. The Colts on top by 7. It's 17-10. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Seahawks with the lead at the half. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Packers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently second in the NFL at this point in the season. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Packers, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now on first and 10. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 7. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
He'll look to throw. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 23.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
A gain of 22.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. He'll get this out to the left flat, to the goal line, and in. Jaden Reed, touchdown, Green Bay. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Makes the score Packers 38, Bears 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards.
So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10.
A gain of 12. And the Bears
Give up the middle with Swift. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
10 more yards. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's second and 8.
On second down, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. Let's get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third and 2, it's Williams. He's got a man, that's DJ Moore. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Williams to the air once more. Over the middle, he's got Burden. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it.
And he's in. Rome Odunze, touchdown Chicago. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are able to edge a bit closer.
14.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. A tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run. And they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. And he's into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man. And in Chicago as his Bears get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a first and 10. On the give, it is Monunga. This defense all over this one. Down behind the line, it's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Swift, and this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. It is 3rd and 10.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted.
First and 10 now from the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
13 yards on the play.
Now it is 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Bears 14. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Swift. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 6. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jalen Phillips. He gets in for the sack, and that is now an even 20 on the year. What a season. 3rd and long. Here's Williams, and that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points, but really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter.
Ready up! Ready!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, the tight end Musgrave. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down, 3 to go. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. Here comes a return. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Bears offense make their way out to take over once more. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Bears. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back go down as an incompletion. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. They'll put Loveland in motion. On 3rd down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bears first down.
Throw it again. It's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down.
They try to throw again. Here's Williams. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Caleb Williams sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a 3rd, so good decision. Just throw it away.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bears cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Packers offense headed back to take over once more. They are moving in on a double-digit win season, a 10th victory on the year to start this drive with 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Montez Sweat in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. He'll look to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer.
He'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Duvernay to return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Here's Swift, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go again with Swift, and he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
What is up?
To throw, it's Williams. That one on target to Moore. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Now Williams. That's to the right side and incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. It's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Throwing again. Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. The Bears send out their punt team, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get back to work. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this first and 10. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Let's go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Throwing now on first and 10. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on second and 4.
Come on. Set.
Back to the air one more time. He'll take a shot downfield from Musgrave. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. 36 yards.
10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. There's that man again. Another catch. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
On the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
They'll come to the line now on second and 2. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Short throw, brought in, but he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. They'll run it here with Jones. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will add one more onto their big lead.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. That pass is caught by Burton. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
First down.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Another one there for Burton.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's good for a Bears.
Williams to the air once more. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. Not sure they needed to take the timeout, but take it with them. A ball deep for the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will